Let me paint you a picture. It's Sunday night. You're lying in bed and you make a decision. Tomorrow is the day everything changes. You'll wake up early, study hard, eat well. You can already picture the better version of yourself. But Monday morning arrives and that version of you, nowhere to be found. The alarm gets snoozed. The phone comes out. Hours disappear. And by evening, the guilt kicks in all over again. If that cycle sounds familiar, this video was made for you. Most students don't fail because they lack intelligence. They fail because nobody ever gave them a real blueprint for structuring their day. That's exactly what we're fixing right now. Not with some extreme 4 a.m. hustle schedule, but with a practical routine that actually fits real student life. Let's get into it. Here's something most students don't realize. Your brain doesn't run on willpower. It runs on systems. Willpower drains throughout the day with every decision you make. That's why by evening, you can't resist scrolling instead of studying. A good routine removes the need for willpower entirely. When your day has structure, you stop wasting mental energy figuring out what to do next. You just follow the system. And over time, that system becomes automatic. The same way brushing your teeth requires zero motivation. You just do it. Stop relying on motivation. Start building systems. Motivation is a feeling that comes and goes. Systems show up every single day. Forget the debate about waking up at 4 a.m. versus 6 a.m. What matters far more is what you do in the first 5 minutes after opening your eyes. Most students immediately grab their phone, and in doing so, hand over the freshest mental energy of their entire day to Instagram and group chats. Don't do that. Instead, sit up, take a few deep breaths, drink a glass of water, and let some natural light hit your eyes. 5 minutes. That's all it takes to start the day on your own terms. Then get your body moving. You don't need a full workout. Just 7 to 10 minutes of stretching or a short walk. Think of it like booting up your hardware before running the software. Your brain simply won't perform well if your body is still half asleep. For breakfast, keep it simple and consistent. Oats, eggs, a smoothie, anything light but filling. And drink water. Most students confuse dehydration with laziness. Your brain is 75% water. Treat it accordingly. The 60 to 90 minutes after your morning routine is when your brain is operating at its absolute peak. Don't waste it on easy tasks or review you already know. Use this window for your hardest, most mentally demanding work, the subject that stresses you out, the concept you keep avoiding. Attack it here, when your focus is sharpest. Structure it with the Pomodoro method. 50 minutes of deep, distraction-free work, then a 10-minute break away from your desk. No phone during the work block. No switching between tabs. Just one task done deeply. When you finish, you'll feel something most students never feel before noon. Real momentum. Here's an uncomfortable truth. Most students waste their time in class, not because they're absent, but because they're passively present, copying slides, nodding along, but never truly engaging. And information you don't engage with gets forgotten within 24 hours. Active learning looks different. Write notes in your own words. Ask at least one question per class, and spend the 3 minutes immediately after class writing a quick summary of what you just learned without looking at your notes. This one habit alone can cut your revision time in half. After lunch, keep your meal light. Heavy food makes the afternoon slump dramatically worse. Then, either take a 20-minute nap or a short walk outside to reset. When you return to studying, use the afternoon for practice and application, problem sets, flashcards, essay drafts, assignments. Save the deep theoretical work for when your brain is sharper. After a full day of classes and studying, don't just collapse on your phone. Instead, spend 20 to 30 minutes doing something physical. A run, a sport, a walk, anything that gets your heart rate up. This isn't just about staying fit. Exercise after studying actually helps your brain lock in what it learned. It's one of the most underused study tools available to you. After that, give yourself genuine downtime. A hobby, something creative, time with people you care about. This isn't wasted time. It's what prevents burnout and keeps you motivated week after week. The students who perform consistently over a long period aren't the ones who study every available minute. They're the ones who know how to actually recharge. Then, as the evening winds down, do a short, light revision session. Flip through your notes from the day, do a quick review of what you covered, and spend a few minutes organizing your priorities for tomorrow. Keep it calm and brief. You're tidying up your mental workspace, not starting a new study session. Before bed, spend 5 minutes writing tomorrow's 3 to 5 most important tasks on paper, not a digital list. Physical paper. Your brain holds on to unfinished tasks, which is why your mind races when you're trying to sleep. Writing things down signals to your brain that it's safe to let go. Students who do this fall asleep faster and wake up with more direction. Then put the phone down at least 30 minutes before sleep. The blue light from screens suppresses melatonin, the hormone that makes you sleepy, keeping your brain wired for hours longer than it should be. Replace that screen time with something calm, reading, quiet music, or just letting your thoughts settle. And finally, protect your sleep. 7 to 8 hours is not optional. Sleep is when your brain transfers what you studied into long-term memory. Cut it short, and you're directly undercutting your own hard work. No amount of extra study hours makes up for a sleep-deprived brain. A perfect routine on paper means nothing without the right mindset behind it. So stop comparing your study hours to other students. You're seeing their highlight reel and comparing it to your full behind-the-scenes reality. It's not useful, and it's not fair to yourself. Focus on consistency over intensity. A student who studies 4 solid hours every day for a month will always outperform someone who grinds for 12 hours, burns out, and disappears for a week. Always. And when you miss a day, because you will, you don't spiral. You just start again the next morning. The routine doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to keep going. Morning. Protect your focus. Fuel your brain. Do your hardest work first. Afternoon. Engage actively. Work with your energy levels. Evening. Move. Recharge. And wind down with light revision. Night. Plan ahead. Disconnect. And prioritize sleep. Run this for 30 days. Not perfectly, just consistently. And watch what happens to your focus, your grades, and how you feel about yourself as a student. If this video helped you, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs it. The student who masters their daily routine doesn't just get better grades, they build the kind of discipline that makes everything else in life easier too.